Hi, today I'm gonna give you my family recipe for rice with beans, and these are the ingredients we're gonna need. These are olives, garlic, can of beans, it could be any beans. I prefer to use brown rice. You can use any other rice, but I prefer brown rice. This is optional. This one is essential. Um, Frozen chopped onions, or if you have fresh, use fresh. I prefer the ones that are ready. Diced peppers, salt, and to measure I use my plastic cups. They're 9 ounces, so that way I know exactly the measurement I need. Half cup of oil, any oil that you use, and my special rice pot, we call it caldero, and a spoon. All right, so we start by putting the oil in the pot. Use the vegetables as you like. I just like just few of it, not too much because my kids won't eat it. So just few of it. And we are going to put it on the fire to like fry them a little bit. Okay. And we're gonna just let them fry. They're frozen, so they need to cook. While the onions and the peppers are cooking or frying, you can add a spoon of garlic. I think I have here like a quarter of the olives. Add the whole thing with the juice and everything. Sorry, 1 pack of this. Once again, this one is optional. Pack of this one. Here. Now take your beans. Make sure you wash this. I always do. Before opening it, you never know what's been on it. And add the whole thing. You can use any brand. I prefer Goya because that's just, I guess, what I like. Mix it up. Look at it. Now we're gonna need 3 cups of water. So make sure that the same cup that you use for the water is going to be the same cup that you use for the rice. Okay, so for the purpose of this video, I did 3 different cups of water. So we're going to add 1, 2, and 3 cups of water. I will now add a spoon of salt. It doesn't have to be just like that is fine. To my taste, if you have problems with blood pressure, I wouldn't recommend putting any salt at all, as the olives already are salty and the sazon is salty, so I wouldn't recommend you using more salt. But if you have no problems with that, go ahead. It will give a little more taste. Now we are going to wait until it boils. Right now, I have a gas stove, so it's on high. So we're gonna let it boil. When it boils, we're gonna add 2 cups of brown rice. Once again, you can use white rice or whatever rice you like. I prefer the brown rice, and I prefer this brown too. So we're gonna let it boil. Okay, so the mix is already boiling. We're gonna add same cup, 2 cups of the rice. And once again, you can use any cup. Just make sure you measure the water and the rice with the same cup. It could be this, or it could be your coffee mug. It doesn't matter, whatever cup you use. Okay, we put the rice, mix, and we're gonna let it boil again, rolling boil. And when it boils, we're going to cover it up. So we're gonna wait until it boils. So we're still on high. The fire still on high. When we cover, make sure that the lid that you have seals completely, and we will put it in low. Okay, now this is boiling. As you can see, I mixed it one more time just to make sure all the rice is distributed along with all the vegetables and stuff. You don't want to mix the rice when it's almost dry, because then it's not going to be fluffy. Alright, so now we're going to cover, and we are going to lower the fire to, I would say it is a medium low. My gas stove has numbers from 1 to 10, so low will be a 2. You make the calculation in your respective stove. So it's not simmer, I would say it's more low. Alright, now we cover it up, and about 15 minutes we're going to check how the water, if the water has been absorbed or not. Okay, it has passed about 15 minutes. As you guys can see, the water is almost all absorbed. So this is the moment, and the only moment, that you are going to mix the rice with a fork. Don't ask me why, I was told that way. It has to be with a fork in order to be fluffy. So just mix everything like towards the center, so the beans and the olives and the vegetables are all mixed. And don't mix it too much. You wanna, you see? You just bring it from the sides. Let's see if I can do it here. From the sides to the middle. And now we are going to let it dry. It's still water in there, so we are going to cover again. Make sure you have a lid that fits the pot perfectly. Another trick, you can use aluminum foil, which I'm gonna do now. You can use aluminum foil and wipe properly. Still in low, and now we're just gonna let it dry completely. and it will be ready to eat. Okay, so it's been another 15 minutes, and as you can see, the rice is done. There is no more water, and it's all fluffy. So enjoy.